Dear friends, welcome to Glimpses of World History by the legendary architect of modern India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru.
The settlements of the Aryans, the towns and villages, did not grow up in a haphazard way. They were made according to plan, and geometry, you will be interested to know, had a good deal to do with these plans. Indeed, geometrical figures were also used in Vedic pujas. Even now, in many Hindu households, some of these figures are used during various pujas. Now, geometry is very closely connected with the building of houses and towns. The old Aryan village was at first probably a kind of fortified camp, for there was always fear of attack in those days. Even when there was no danger of hostile attacks, the same plan continued. The plan would be a rectangle with walls all round and 4 big gates and 4 small ones. Inside these walls were the streets in a special order and the houses. In the center of the village there was the Panchayat Ghar, where the village elders met. In small villages, instead of this Panchayat Ghar, there would be just a big tree. Every year, all the freemen of the village would meet to elect their Panchayat. Many learned men used to retire into the forests near the towns and villages in order to lead simple lives or to study and work in quiet. Pupils gathered round them, and gradually fresh settlements grew up of these teachers and their students. We can consider these settlements as universities. There were not many fine buildings there, but those who sought knowledge came from long distances to these places of learning. Opposite Anand Bhavan is Bharadwaj Ashram. You know it well. Perhaps you also know that Bharadwaj is supposed to have been a very learned man in the old days of the Ramayana, and Ramachandra is said to have visited him during his exile. It is stated that thousands of pupils and students lived with him. There must have been quite a university with Bharadwaj as its head. In those days, the ashram was on the banks of the Ganga. This is very likely, although now the river is nearly a mile away. The soil of our garden is in some places very sandy and may have been part of the bed of the Ganga in those days. Those early days were the great period of the Aryans in India. Unfortunately, we have no history of this period and can only rely on non-historical books for such facts as we know.